In this video, I will going to show you how to manually migrate a WordPress site to a new host using easy 123 method. If you have tried migration using plugin before, you will notice that sometimes it will fail, especially when you are using free plugin and you have no choice to try again on another plugin and hope that your migration will success. After watching this video, you will have full control on your own website to move to any host that you want at any time. And you will never just need to rely on plugin to do the migration anymore. You can do it on your own at any time. Let's say this is the example website that we want to manually transfer, and this is the domain name. So the easy 123 method is actually a simple checklist to guide you through what are the things you need to do on your old hosting and what are the things you need to do on your new hosting so that you don't miss out any of the important steps. So let's see what is the first thing you need to do on your old hosting. So the first thing you need to do is to download the WP content folder. To do this, you need to log into your control panel on your old hosting. So for this example, my old hosting is using the Plus panel. So this is the website that I want to transfer. So go to File Manager and find your domain name and look for the folder WP content in the WordPress installation. And this is the folder that we need to download. So click on Archive, Add to Archive. So I will name it as WP Kit so that I know that this is the old website domain name. And click on OK to zip this folder. So after the process complete, look for the zip file we just created and click on the zip file and download the zip file. So we have complete download the file. So let's see what is the second thing we need to do. So after you complete the first step, just click on the check here and download and copy database name and table prefix from config.php. So at the same directory, we will find a file called config.php. So this is the one. Click on it. After we open on this file, what we need to do is to copy the database name and the table prefix. So we will look for the database name. In this case is this. So we will highlight and copy the name and paste it here. And the table prefix, in this case, the table prefix is this. So we will highlight the table prefix and copy, paste it here. We will need this later. So after we copy the database name and the table prefix, we need to download the config.php and click on download. So after we have downloaded, let's see, the third thing we need to do on the old hosting is to download the database. So click on check here, this one. So to download the database, what we need to do is to go back to our control panel. For this case, I will click on database. If you have more than one database and you are not sure which is the database you need to download, you can always go back to this checklist to look for the database name. This is the reason why we need to copy this database name so that easy for us to find on step 3. This is the database name and this is the correct database that we need to download. So click on phpMyAdmin. Another way to make sure this is the correct database, click on option and look for the site URL, and this is the URL that we want to migrate. So this is the correct database that we need to export. So after you make sure this is the right database to export, click on the database and click on export here. And from here, click on go. As you can see, the database is downloading. After completed, click on the checkbox here. So these are the 3 things you need to do on your old hosting. So to keep things organized, I will create a folder labeled as old hosting and I will put the 2 files that we downloaded into this folder. And the next thing we need to do is to go to our new hosting and install a fresh WordPress. So in this case, I would like to migrate my website to this new domain name, and we will go to Softaculous. From here, select the domain name you want to use, and I will delete this folder. I will key in the admin username and password. Okay, so everything works fine, and click on install. Okay, done. Let's go back to the checklist and check on this. And the next thing we need to do is to delete the new WP content folder. So to do this, we need to go back to the control panel and go to File Manager. This is the new installation folder. So this is the new WP content folder that we need to delete. So click on that and remove. So after we delete the folder, the next step is to upload the old WP content folder to the same place. So this is the place. So what we need to do is to click on upload files and click on upload and select the zip file we downloaded earlier and click on upload. So after the file completed, so this is the file. Okay, next, what we need to do is to extract this file. Extract and click on extract. So after completed, you will see your old WP content file is here under the same directory. So this zip file we don't need anymore, so we will just remove this zip file. So we have completed upload the old WP content. So the next thing is to drop the new database and import the old database. So to do this, log in back to your new hosting control panel and go to PHP MyAdmin. After you log in to your PHP MyAdmin, if you have more than one database, make sure that you select the correct database. So in this case, you can check to make sure that you select the correct database by clicking the name of the database and select the option folder. And from here, you can see the site URL. So in this case, this is the correct database name that I want to drop. So select the name of the database and click on check all. Select drop and click on yes. So from here, we have dropped all the database table and this database is empty. So we have dropped the new database and what we need to do is to import the old database. So from here, click on import and click on choose file and choose the old database that we have downloaded from our old hosting and click on go. So after successfully, let's see what is the next thing we need to do. Check on this. Change the URL in WP option. So what we need to do is go to the option table. What we need to do is to change this URL. Click on edit. Change to your new domain. Click on go. As well as this one. Click on go. So after we change the URL, so go back to the checklist in WP option. So we have done this. So the next thing is to change the table prefix in the config.php. So in this case, we will need to copy our old table prefix here and go back to the file manager. So after login to the file manager, we will look for the file name wp-config.php. So we will click on edit. From here, what we need to do is to change the table prefix name. So this is the one. Paste and click on save and close. So we have done this. And from here, we are 99% have done on our migration. So the last thing we need to do is to replace our old URL to point to our new URL. This is because the media files like picture, when we click on our new hosting, it will still point to our old URL. So what we need to do is to replace our old domain name to the new domain name. So to do this, what we need to do is to log into our new website. So let's see on our new website. So as you can see, we have migrated our website. So this is our migrated new hosting. So to do this, we need to log into our dashboard. And from here, we need to key in our old username and password. After login to your dashboard, go to plugin, add new. What we need to do is to install a plugin called Migrate DB. And this is the plugin that we need to install. Click on install. After that, click on activate. And after you click on activate, you will see a new option, Migrate DB here. Click on that. So from here, click on migrate. And click on find and replace. So from here at the find column, what you need to do is click on / and key in your old domain name. And at the replace column, type in / and in my case is, and after that, click on the arrow here and click on find and replace. So you will see the find and replace progress bar here. So we will wait until the end of the process. So after the process done 100%, click on resume. And you will see a notification stated find and replace completed. And with this, we have successfully manually migrate our old hosting to the new hosting. By using the easy 1, 2, 3 method, now you will have full control on your own website to any web host that you want. This can be very helpful to you, especially if you are facing a huge jump of price from your hosting renewal plan. I hope that you found this video to be informative and helpful to you, and I would like to thank you if you can like and subscribe to this channel for more helpful video like this.